When you talk about dancehall, you cannot leave out the man named Bounty Killer. The man is called Warlord, the General, the poor people's governor, and trust me, those names weren't given lightly. Bounty Killer has put on more artists than almost anyone else in the industry. If you check the last 20 years, the majority of big names like Vybz Kartel, Mavado, Busy Signal, Elephant Man, Wayne Marshall, even Blind Dog, all passed through the alliance or got a hand from Bounty Killer somewhere along the line. And for that, you have to respect him. He's like the blueprint of a boss. He sees talent, he gives them the stage, and boom, another star born. It's why people call him the General for dancehall. But here's the twist, and this is where things get tricky. Because the same Bounty Killer that builds up artists is also the same Bounty Killer that tears down other artists. If you didn't come through his camp, if you're boss on your own, or even never taking a strength from him, more times, Bounty Killer didn't celebrate you. He fought you. He threw shades. He made sure you felt the pressure. And let's be real, Bounty Killer is one of the biggest givers in dancehall, but also one of the biggest dividers. Think about Mr. Lexx, also known as Lexus. When Lexx came on the scene, he was unstoppable. Every song was a hit. Every dancehall had to have a Lexus tune in it. He was rivaling the two titans at the time, which was Beenie Man and Bounty Killer. And who started hating on him? Bounty. He didn't stand to see Lexx climbing so high, so fast. And you know what? That hate slowed Mr. Lexx's momentum. It played a role in his career not reaching the height it should have. Then look at Mr. Vegas. We're talking about a man who gave the world Heads High, Take For Yourself, and I Am Blessed. Even outside Jamaica, Mr. Vegas is a household name. Mr. Vegas is one of those artists who's always know how to find a hit. He's versatile, he's international, and he's still relevant decades later. But who was hating on him? The same Bounty Killer. He never let up on Mr. Vegas. And the only reason Mr. Vegas survived is because he kept reinventing himself. He stayed finding hit songs the street and the world couldn't ignore. And let me say this, because people don't like to admit it, but Mr. Vegas has more international hits than Bounty Killer, point blank, meaning more people know Mr. Vegas outside Jamaica than Bounty Killer. But the biggest example, the rivalry that defined an era, is with Beenie Man. Bounty Killer and Beenie Man was at war from day one. It wasn't just lyrical clash. It was a full-on movement. The alliance itself felt like it was built to shut down Beenie Man. Everywhere Beanie's turned, he had to fight not just Bounty Killer, but half the industry who took side with Bounty Killer. But guess what? Beenie Man always found a way. The man is resilient. He went toe-to-toe with Bounty. He clashed with Cape Sizzler and even the whole of Bounty Killer's camp. And still, Beenie Man came out on top. That's why today, when people talk about Beenie, they call him the king of the dancehall. Not just because he's the greatest dancehall performer. The man got through it and hold on the thing for a very long time. Because no matter how much fight he got from Bounty, from others, from the whole system, he survived. and not just survive, he strived. Now let's step back for a second and look at the pattern. If Bounty Killer didn't have a hand in your career, if you never got a bus from him, more time he wasn't celebrating you. He was criticizing you, tearing you down, throwing shade, even up to today with some of the new kings. So if a man don't big him up and give him love and respect, he hate on them constantly. Look at man like Alkaline. But you get him in, but it's a different story for a different time. And that's right there. That want to kill him. That's bad mind. That's not leadership. That's not unity, which he wanna preach. And it's a big part of why dancehall has so much division. He started that. And the irony of all of it, today, Bounty Killer preaches unity. He talk about peace, togetherness, bridging the gap. And while that's a good message, we have to be honest. He also played a big role in creating the same divisions we are now trying to fix. So what's the legacy here? Bounty Killer is both the general who built an army of stars, right? Denied, I'm that. And he's also the divider who weakened the battlefield by fighting against other talents. So it's a dual legacy for me. You can't deny the greatness, the influence, the platform he gave so many, but you also can't ignore the bad mind, the feud, and the way he tried to shut down others who didn't come through his gates. And until dancehall fully own that truth, the good, the bad, we will never move forward the way we need to. So yeah, he's a legend, but he's also a cautionary tale. A reminder that leadership isn't just about who you lift up, but also who you don't try to tear down. And that's the full reasoning, my people. Big up the culture, big up the history, well hype, bless up. Subscribe, keep the conversation going.